Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. Info Booth 19. Today we are going to see one interesting recipe which is chicken tikka curry. Chicken tikka, it's favorite recipe for most of the people who loves chicken. So chicken tikka is actually a dry starter kind. Now we are going to do similar kind of chicken tikka first, and then we are going to add in the curry, and the curry is going to be more rich in taste, and this chicken tikka gravy or curry, it best suits for roti, naan, chapati, etc. So to make this chicken tikka curry, I have taken here 250 gram of boneless breast piece chicken. So you make sure it is boneless. You can cut into small square shape or cube shape. Make sure that all the chicken pieces of similar sizes, so that it takes the same amount of time for cooking. So I have washed it 2 to 3 times with water. Now I am going to add all the ingredients one by one. First I am going to add salt as per taste. So all these measurements whatever I am showing, it is for 250 gram of chicken. So 1 by 4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, coriander powder 1 teaspoon, garam masala 1 by 4 teaspoon, and then cumin powder 1 by 4 teaspoon, ginger garlic paste 1 tablespoon, curd 2 to 3 tablespoon. Make sure that the curd is thick enough, and tikka, the base gravy is curd, that gives lot of taste, so ensure that the curd is thick enough. And then half lemon. So after adding all the masalas, mix well, coat the chicken pieces with the masala well. Now we are going to marinate for 10 to 15 minutes. This is the minimum. You can even marinate for longer time, but 15 minutes would be enough for chicken tikka. You can either keep it in refrigerator or you can leave it outside, but make sure like minimum 15 minutes it has to get marinated. So meanwhile you can prepare, you can chop onion, tomato and all to keep ready for gravy preparation. And since the gravy I already mentioned, it is going to be rich and tasty, so I am adding 1 tablespoon of cashew nut and 2 to 3 tablespoon of gus. So this is going to be the richness, it is going to bring the richness to the gravy, and it makes the gravy very thick also. So this is one of the key ingredient for all the tikka masala and Punjabi type recipes, curry recipes. So just make sure that you grind it well, the cashew nut and the gus. So it should add little bit water if required. Make sure it should be of this consistency. So now I have heated 2 to 3 tablespoon of groundnut oil in a pan, and I am going to fry this marinated chicken. Just add all the marinated chicken first. The chicken itself start releasing some water in 5 minutes. So ensure the chicken gets cooked in that water itself. We are not going to add any water in the recipe. We are just going to fry it in oil. Let all the water evaporates and the chicken get cooked nicely. So I'll show you till when you have to cook this chicken. Since it is a boneless piece and also it is a small pieces, it gets cooked very faster. It doesn't take more than 10 minutes. It gets cooked even before that. It depends upon the size of the chicken pieces what you take. So for me it took exactly 7 to 8 minutes. That's all it took. The chicken started getting fried nicely. If you see water starts getting released from the sides, you have to cook it till all the water evaporates and the masala gets coated nicely, and the chicken has to come nicely fried. You can even close the lid and cook, and after some time you can open the lid and cook, so that the water gets evaporated faster. Now after 5 minutes, if you see, when you start, the chicken started getting to get brown color, brown and golden, and all the water got evaporated. So in another 1 to 2 minutes we can turn off the stove and we can do. There are two types you can do this chicken tikka. Either you can get a skewer and you can just add, see, I have taken here skewers and then I am adding this chicken pieces in the skewer, and I am going to show it in the flame and burn at all the sides. In case if you don't have these skewers, you can skip this step and directly you can fry it for some more time, so that all the fried chicken pieces get fried nicely golden brown at all the sides. And once it gets golden brown, then you can directly add into the curry paste. So here since I am using these skewers, I am going to show it in the flame, going to get the burnt in all the direction as tikka, and then I am going to add this chicken pieces in the curry. So once I join all the skewers, so fine, this is the final thing. Directly I am going to show it in the flame and I am going to roast it well. This step is purely optional. If you don't have skewers, don't worry. You can just fry it for some more time and directly use it for curry. Still it tastes very good. This one, some burnt taste also will comes, which adds richness to the gravy. So already some 8 to 10 pieces got over. We ate like that itself. So whatever the remaining pieces are there, so that I am going to show it in the flame. You can keep a stand below and then you can show it in the flame directly. Just 10 to 15 seconds each side. You can see the black spots around it. That's all. It will be ready. You can take it out and keep it side. You don't need to show it for a longer time. It doesn't take much time. Hardly 10 to 20 seconds on each side. Keep flipping it one by one side and the other side. See, this is how the chicken pieces. Now chicken tikka pieces are ready. Now directly we are going to prepare the curry and we are going to add this in the curry. So to prepare the curry, already we kept cashew nut and gus paste ready. Now in a pan, I have taken 2 tablespoons of groundnut oil, 1 small cinnamon, 1 tablespoon jeera. Fry it nicely. Once the jeera gets started crackling, now we are going to add onions, green chili and 1 clove. This all spices which gives nice flavor. So you can add little bit of salt so that the onions get cooked faster. You can put it on high flame and you can cook it faster. You just need a toss. Once the onion starts getting brown, you can add 4 to 5 green chilies. Then tomatoes. This tomatoes you just cut into very fine pieces so that it gets cooked faster. So once the tomato gets mushy and it gets cooked completely, now then we will start adding all the masalas. Turmeric powder, chili powder, everything you can add, but ensure that already you have added enough chili powder in the chicken. So here you can reduce. The same masalas we are going to add here itself. Chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder, garam masala and then cumin powder, everything. But make sure that you add less here, otherwise it will become more spicy. We have already added chili powder in the chicken and then we are adding green chili. And also we are adding chili powder here. So make sure that you add little as per your taste. Add little bit of water so that the masala will not get burnt. Once everything comes together and oil starts separating out, so you can add the cashew and gus paste to it and give it a good stir. Adjust the water consistency how much ever you want. Chicken tikka gravy will be little bit thick gravy so that it will be very rich and tasty. So do not make it more watery. In case if you want to eat with rice or something, you can make it little bit extra spicy and add more water. At this point of time, don't cook it more. You can add this kasuri methi, which is which gives nice aroma and flavor. Give it a toss and add the fried chicken tikka pieces into it. Now the curry it smells amazing and it's going to be giving a rich taste. I am adding like 2 tablespoons of fresh cream, which is purely optional. You can skip this fresh cream in this step, or else you can just add it to give more rich flavor. So now the oil starts separating out. After adding fresh cream and kasuri methi, don't keep it for longer time. Just close the lid and turn it off. That's all. yummy chicken tikka gravy is ready. Adjust the consistency however you want. Make it thick or make it watery, but thick will be more good. And as time goes, it becomes more thicker since we have added this cashew nut and gus, so which is a base for this entire gravy. So since we have fried the chicken, we have showed it in flame, and then we have added, it is really very tasty, and the restaurant type taste you will get in this recipe. Surely in this weekend you try this recipe and give to your friends and family, and give your comments below. If you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your friends and family. If you try this recipe, share the dish photo to the email ID given below. Have a great day.